All right, so today we're going to be doing mastering portable storage, micro SD cards, and external drives. So, table of contents. So first we're going to just start with an introduction to portable storage. Then we're going to talk about micro SD cards. They're small but powerful. And then we're going to move on to external drives, which allow for bigger storage and fast transfers. And then we're going to talk about making the right and smart storage choices. So, introduction to portable storage. What is portable storage? Portable storage allows users to save, transfer, and back up data across devices. It's commonly used for media, documents, apps, and system files. Devices include micro SD cards, USB drives, and external hard drives. These tools are vital for both everyday and professional use. So external removable data storage, useful for backup and file transfers, includes SD cards, USBs, HDDs, and SSDs, and they're usually common in phones, cameras, and computers. So why portable storage matters? As files grow larger, the need for flexible and secure storage increases. Portable devices offer convenience, mobility, and speed. They reduce dependence on cloud storage and support offline access. Backup and disaster recovery also benefit from portable storage options. So they manage your growing data needs. You can access the files without internet. You can back up your systems and files, and they have support for mobility and travel. So types of portable storage devices. There are many options. Micro SD cards for small devices, USB drives for quick transfers, and external SSDs/HDDs for large storage. Each type varies in capacity, speed, and size. Choosing the right type depends on the user's needs. So let's explore the most common ones. So we have micro SD cards, which are in phones and cameras. We have USB flash drives, which are for general use. Then we have hard drive, HDDs, and those have larger capacity and lower cost. And then we have solid state drive, SSDs, and they're faster and more durable. So micro SSD cards, so they're small but powerful. So understanding micro SD card specs. Micro SD cards have different classes and formats. Class 10, UHSI, and A2 are examples of performance labels. These ratings tell you how fast a card can read and write data. Capacity size include SDHC and SDXC. So speed class usually is like class 10, U1, U3. Application performance class is A1, A2. Capacity, SDHC is up to 32 gigabytes and SDXC is over 64 gigabytes. And so the format compatibility, they have they have format compatibility with devices. So where micro SD cards are used? Micro SD cards are widely used in mobile phones, tablets, drones, cameras, and even laptops. They're small but powerful and can handle apps, photos, videos, and operating systems. They are especially valuable for expanding device storage. Their affordability and size makes them practical for many users. So they're found in phones and tablets, action cameras and drones, Raspberry Pi and embedded devices, and dash cams and game consoles. So choosing the right micro SD card. The best micro SD card depends on your device and your needs. For example, 4K video requires high-speed cards, while basic storage works fine with slower ones. Check compatibility and speed before buying. Look for trusted brands for reliability. So match speed to tasks, so like videos, apps, like we said, 4K video. Check the device limits and specs. Buy from reputable manufacturers and avoid counterfeit products. So external drives, big storage, fast transfers. HDD versus SSD. What's the difference? HDDs, also known as hard disk drives, use spinning disks to store data, while SSDs, solid state drives, have no moving parts. SSDs are much faster and more durable, but cost more per gigabyte. HDDs are good for bulk storage and backup. SSDs excel in speed and portability. HDD is slower, cheaper, but has more storage. SSD is faster, durable, and more expensive. SSDs boot faster and transfer data quicker. Connecting your external drive. External drives connect via USB-A, USB-C, or Thunderbolt. Speed depends on both the drive and the connection type. USB 3.0 and 3.2 offer fast data transfer, while USB-C adds versatility. Make sure your device supports the right port. USB 2.0 versus 3.0 versus 3.2 versus USB-C all affects your speed. Use Thunderbolt for high performance, but there might be adapters needed. And also check port compatibility with your device. So using cases for external drives. External drives are used for media storage, backup, game storage, or even bootable OS drives. Professionals use them to edit videos or manage large projects. Students and travelers benefit from the extra space on the go. They're also useful for transferring files between systems. So you can use them to store large media files. You can run portable operating systems, backup files and restore systems, and you can also use it as game and project storage. So making smart storage choices, comparing your storage options. Choosing the right storage depends on speed, size, and cost. Micro SD cards are great for mobility and compact devices. SSDs offer speed and durability, while HDDs are ideal for high capacity, lower cost storage. Understanding your needs helps guide your choice. So you should think about the speed versus capacity trade-off. You should think about portability versus durability, and you should also understand the cost per gigabyte comparison. And the solution should match your workflow. So tips for storage maintenance. Storage devices can fail over time if not properly handled. Always eject devices safely and avoid physical damage. Format drives correctly and back up important data. Keep storage clean and organized to avoid confusion or data loss. So, once again, eject trash before removing. Keep devices dry and protected. Use file systems compatible with your operating system. And perform regular backups. So, some recommendations. Portable storage is essential for modern digital life. Understanding your storage options empowers you to make better decisions, whether it's a micro SD card for your phone or an external SSD for your laptop. Making the right choice saves time and protects data. Invest wisely and maintain your gear for long-term use. So, again, know your device needs. Balance speed, size, and budget. Invest in quality brands and backup and maintain your data. Here's some resources. Well, thank you for listening. If you'd like to learn this lesson with a Cyber Seniors mentor, please go to www.cyberseniors.org or call 1-844-217-3057 to register for a one-on-one phone session. We also host weekly tech drop-in sessions from 2 to 3 p.m. on Thursdays.